Today is 11/11/23. Today is November 11th, 2023. It's a Saturday. I woke up after sleeping for um, about 4 hours, and I was in a hurry. I thought to myself, you know what? I plan to have uh, breakfast burritos at uh, Golden Corral. That's what my plan was. Uh, while I was washing dishes, I was like, "Oh man, am I hungry?" And I decided to go to um, Golden Corral to eat as much as possible. But one in particular was the burrito. Okay. Normally, these burritos cost like $5 at a restaurant, drive-through restaurant, and and it costs $3 at a grocery store. What I found out is that Golden Corral has all the recipes for a very, very economical burrito, plus other things like a salad and things like that. So what I normally do is I get they have a burrito section. So I take their flour tortilla, I grab like five or six, put it on a plate, and then I go to the egg section and I grab like three or four full scoops of eggs, put it on a plate. Then I grab some hash brown, two to three full spoonful, put it onto the plate. And then I grab some bacon and I grab some flat sausage, flat circular sausage. And then if they have some, I'll take some ham. And then I go to their salsa section and pick up their processed salsa, which is aged salsa, plus their freshly made salsa, and mix them together. Put some sliced jalapenos on it, and I bring it to the table. And then I go back and grab some orange juice, and I grab some salad, and I grab some couple of cookies, and then I grab a fried chicken wings, and I sit there and I assemble a breakfast burrito with eggs, and if they have rice, I take scoops and put it in there too. And then I make myself a nice bacon burrito and I consume it, and it's delicious. And then I take the second wrap, put some eggs in it, put some sausage in it, put some hash brown in it, put some salsa in it, and then put some what else? What else do I put in there? And then I just wrap it up and eat it. And I repeat that 5 or 6 times, and 5 or 6 times these burritos are very big, bigger than the grocery store burrito, and bigger than the drive-through burrito, each one of them. So if I estimate an average of $4 per burrito, and if I consume like six burritos, that's $24 in burritos alone. And I get a free side of fried chicken wings. And then I get a mountain of a salad to go right along with that. And then I have a side of orange juice, and I looked at the blueberry juice, but the blueberry didn't look like blueberry. It looked like it was I think it was passion fruit or something. I think the foundation was blueberry, but it wasn't colored blue. But it tasted okay anyway. By the time I was done eating and played 2 games of chess, I realized that almost an hour had gone by, approximately about 45 minutes. And I casually look around. There's a couple people who work there who recognize me because I'm a regular there. Because what I do is what I can spend upwards of $30 or $40 in a single meal, I can have it for $10 and a $1 tip. And that usually sets the linings of my stomach to be a little bit thicker so that I can endure for 6 or 7 days of malnutrition and vitamin popping. And in the meantime, sustaining myself with Marie calendars. So this is a point where I believe I'm at the midpoint of my career as a day trader. I sent a email to a former boss of mine, but it looks like it's either he's not checking his email or he's given up on me, I think. I have not given up on myself. Do you know why I haven't given up on myself? Because this is the only avenue that I have. So I trudge along, and this is an adventure that I have uh, begrudgingly accepted and have am moving forward with it, and hopefully, hopefully soon there will be some positive results. Along with that, I've noticed something about my personal account. It fluctuates quite a bit. And I remember one of these professional day traders talking about this. He says that this one in particular says that he said that, and there's some other people who chimes in with that kind of thing. But it all arose from a chat and trader interview with this person who's a professional day trader who has turned into being a coach as well. I, for one, as I know that there are plenty of more qualified people to be trainers and coaches and guides to day trading for a certain fee. I know that I will never go into that field. I will point it out to other people and say, hey, how did you get good? And they'll say, could you help out? What I will say to them is, look, check these people out. Okay? I learn from them. You should learn from them. So he said this. He said, the trick to day trading is that if I do 50-50 in trading, okay? If I am doing 50-50 in trading, then the idea is to figure out what not to trade. Okay? That was the secret here. So I've been monitoring my personal account and I've seen it like fluctuate. And when I'm right, in many of the instances I get paid pretty well. But when I'm wrong, I tend to pay it back plenty as well. And so there's a couple ways to alleviate that is being more selective about the stocks that I trade, as well as enforcing that very, very important stop loss. And stop loss is very, very tricky too. I have to make sure that I give the stock room to breathe so that even if I got it right, I might be the trade may just be closed, okay? And so these are the things that I'm working on. Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Right now, I just came back from Golden Corral. My stomach is full. While I was walking in, I thanked the lady who does the parking meter maid. And I thanked the young lady for not giving me a ticket the other day at midnight. I had this car parked outside on this building parking lot. Apparently, the building parking lot is enforced 24/7. You have to pay 24/7. I didn't know that. I thought it was free when it's 12 o'clock at night, but it's not. It's not free at 4 o'clock in the morning either. Only those metered parking around the building are free from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. on weekdays. And then Sundays is free. And then, anyway, that's how it works. So I told her, hey, thank you. Thank you for not giving me a ticket there. That would have been very expensive. I can afford it, right? Washing dishes, I mean, just imagine how many days I have to wash dishes to pay for that, right? The lawyer that I had, I won't go there. I won't go there. But the lawyer that I had, I can just imagine how many days that I have to work to equal 1 hour of their time. So hopefully in the future, my 1 hour of time will be far more than the lawyer that I employed. Anyway, that's the thing that's going on, and I look forward to making things a brighter and brighter future. And and what I so I was like driving here after finishing my so I'm thinking ahead now. I'm thinking ahead. I realized that if I keep studying and studying and studying, eventually I'm gonna make it. I know I'm gonna make it. If I keep studying and studying and studying, I know I'm going to make it. It's gonna take some time, but I just realized that. It's gonna take time. But I know eventually I'm gonna make it, okay? So what I decided to do was, after I become good at this, what I decided to do is create software company. It's a software company, and develop some software and develop the software for mom and pop stores where I will be able to create, because some of these, if I look at McDonald's, they have their own applications, but they're a multi-billion-dollar company, right? They can create software just like that, and they can afford it because it's a very inexpensive proposition for them, right? So what I decided to do, as it was with the introduction of internet home pages, web pages, where restaurants could host their things, that I could provide these mom and pop restaurants with applications, develop these applications at a very, very affordable cost. And what is most important is maintenance. Maintenance is the critical part, because upfront costs for the software are there, but support, ongoing support, is changing the menu, optimizing the menu, fixing things, fitting certain features into certain things, and keeping maintenance up to date on certain parts of it. Changes in acceptance of certain ways of accepting payments and things like that, and tying certain things together. That is a complicated proposition that needs to be supported, and that's where the maintenance cost comes in, and it could exceed far and beyond. So what I decided to do is, I'll just call it uh, ChriSoft, because my Catholic name is Christian. So I'll lop off the chin, and then I'll just say ChriSoft, like SoftBank, but it's reversed. So I call it ChriSoft. I'll call it ChriSoft. Uh, who knows? Maybe somebody already took it or something. Maybe it's already out there. But I'll initially just declare it. So I do still have my webpage. It hasn't been maintained for almost a year now, because there's really nothing to report. As soon as I become consistently profitable on day trading, I can afford to like ramp it up and do some other things with it, which would be quite exciting. But I have to get there first. But it might take a few more years. And so I'll call it ChriSoft. ChriSoft. ChriSoft.